Welcome back to GOO ROO Beauty. I am Jodi, and today it's a bit of a getting to know me video tag type video. This is one that was started by Sunny on Miss May 27 here on YouTube. She's been a friend for years here on YouTube. She is awesome. I'll include a link to her channel down below. We do have very similar taste in makeup and like foundation formulations, that kind of thing. So definitely check her out. She is absolutely awesome. She's created this tag to be a little bit different. There's 8 questions in here and it's all about my guilty pleasures. So question number 1, TV show that you love but should not confess to. To be honest, I really don't watch TV. I do watch generally TV series by the series boatload. Some that I've really enjoyed recently that I don't mind confessing to would be Game of Thrones, also Sons of Anarchy, Breaking Bad, Entourage. I'm currently on Dexter and really enjoying that, and Tony's watching that one with me, so it's nice. But the one that I would probably not confess to would be one that I watch on Qantas. I'm always looking for new episodes if I'm flying somewhere, and it's the Kardashians. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's not boring, but I love seeing what they're wearing. I love seeing their makeup, especially in their outtake, you know, narration type setups. Number 2, food. You eat what? Something recent that comes to mind. My girls were absolutely shocked and aghast. I was sharing an oven baked brownie with ice cream with Tony, and I grabbed the salt shaker and shook the salt on my half of the dessert, and my daughters were shocked. They couldn't believe that I'd just done what I'd done, but you know, I did it on my half. I was careful that Tony didn't have to eat his salty brownie with ice cream, but I've always loved salty and sweet. I've always dipped, you know, my McDonald's French fries into a caramel sundae, and this whole salty caramel thing is just, it's popularized that whole combination, which is wonderful. So there's all kinds of wonderful salty sweet products out there, but I'll put salt on a sweet dessert. Number 3, music that I love and others just cringe at. Barry Manilow. I think on my first date with Tony, I knew he was a keeper when we were in my car and Barry Manilow came on the stereo, and it was a bit of Copacabana, I think, or I Can't Smile Without You, or something like that. Probably both of them. And he actually called me for another date, which was lovely. Barry Manilow would definitely be one that I would hesitate to verify in front of people I don't know, but you're all family and friends, so don't mind confessing here on YouTube. Number 4, my guilty online habit. My guilty online habit. It would probably just be the time that I spend online. I do a lot of virtual shopping and, you know, window shopping online. I love reading reviews. I love reading blog posts. I love researching makeup products on YouTube. I spend a lot of time doing that. But, you know, my excuse is it's my job here on YouTube. It's my second job. It's very important. But I just love it. That is a guilty habit. I guess I always feel like Tony will see me, you know, looking up makeup online, but you know, that's what I do. Number 5, I love to wear what, but I shouldn't. I would say wireless bras. I have no right to wear wireless bras. I'm just getting older. It's more about comfort, I think. Just, yeah, I think the older you get, it's much more about comfort and respecting yourself and trading off some of the, you know, shoulds and should nots with, yeah, just being comfortable. Number 6, movies that you should not love so much, but you do. I would say Love Actually. You know, when you look at it on paper, there's a few people in there that I really don't like. Hugh Grant. I really can't stand Hugh Grant. I'm not into that blubbering idiot man type stereotype that Hugh Grant perfected over the 90s. I'm not into the floppy fringed man look that he perfected over the 90s. But his character is just awesome. I think because he's Prime Minister and he's got that little bit of confidence and he actually, you know, has a bit of a heart, tells the American president where to go and falls in love with that foul-mouthed, lovely, lovely lady who played his secretary. I really enjoy enjoyed Hugh Grant in that movie. Love Actually is one of my favourite movies of all time. It just touches the heart. It's got people who I do love, Emma Thompson, Liam Neeson, love those actors, and Bill Nye, the aging rocker, absolutely awesome in that movie. Other person who I don't like, believe it or not, Keira Knightley. I don't know what it is, but the way she moves her face, and it just annoys me. It drives me crazy. But I actually enjoy her in that movie. It's quite lovely. So Love Actually is a movie that on paper, when you look at the cast, I should not like, but I love it. I think it's a beautiful movie, and I know most of you have watched that. You know what I'm talking about. Last two questions. Number 7, funny habit that people comment on. I would say my verbosity, probably. Especially in the workplace, I've been lucky enough to have, you know, very honest, very constructive feedback in my corporate career, and the same thing comes up, which goes to show that I still have a long way of actually taking that feedback and turning it into a positive and changing my ways. And you can see here on YouTube, I take a long time to say something. I use a lot of words, and I fill in a lot of time to get my point across, and I'll repeat myself in a few different ways to make sure that I'm understood. So here, just in answering this question, I've been verbose, but verbosity is definitely something that people have not been afraid to comment on. Number 8, final question. Makeup look that you love but is just so wrong. I would say definitely lip liner. I always go for a darker lip liner than my lipstick. It just, I feel like my lips don't look finished if I don't have a slightly darker lip line around my lips, especially sort of in the corners. I don't like my lips if it's not finished with something darker. So I know that I'm not supposed to wear a darker liner, but that is it. I'm wearing it today. I'm wearing a very nude lip, but I've had to darken up the edges with a darker pencil. So you would see that one time after time. That is it. That is all my 8 questions. It's a nice fast one. Definitely do consider yourself tagged. I would love to hear from you what your answers are to those 8 questions. Sani, thank you so much for a chance to do another tag. And again, I will include Sani's channel, and I'll link her Guilty Pleasures video down below too if you want to check that out. Thank you so much for watching. Have yourself a fantastic day. Don't forget, you are beautiful. It's one thing to look at, make sure you be it. We'll see you again really, really soon. Bye.